Have you ever thought about doing a financial analysis for your home? Stay tuned and I'll give you 3 reasons why I think it's important that you should do an analysis every single year. Hey everybody, Michelle Witt with Wilson Realty here. I'm going to be talking about the 3 reasons that you need to have a financial analysis done to your home every year. Reason number 1 is going to be to determine how your rate compares to current rates in this market. So if you purchased your home, I would say between the years of 2020 and 2022, you probably have a good low rate. If you purchased anytime prior to that, it may be a good time to really reevaluate and kind of see if doing a refinance to lower your rate, lower your monthly payment would be a good idea. Now, when we talk about rates and refinances and stuff like that, it is still beneficial to reach out to a local lender. You can do a quick Google search to see what the current market rates are, but reach out to a local lender, kind of give them your information. They can do a soft pull so it doesn't go against your credit, and they can determine maybe what kind of rate you could get for a refinance. Reason number 2, does it still serve its initial purpose? This is a hard one because we buy a home because we want to be homeowners, right? We buy a home for a specific reason most of the time. Sometimes we buy just a starter home, or sometimes we really want to raise our family there, but then our family moves out or they grow up and then we need to downsize. So whatever the reason that you initially bought your home, does it still serve that initial purpose? And this is a great way that we incorporate that rate and determine, okay, should we refinance or what is the best situation here? And then that leads me into the 3rd number. And number 3 is home equity. What is home equity and what can I do with it? So home equity is the amount that you still owe on your mortgage versus what your home is estimated to be worth currently. So if you owe $200,000 on your mortgage and currently it is worth $400,000, then you essentially have $200,000 in home equity. So why is this important? This is important because your home equity can really help you determine what your next step is. So say you want to stay in the home, you really love your home, but maybe there's a little bit of updates that need to be made. So you could do a cash out refinance or you could do a home equity loan. And both of those will allow you to borrow on the amount of home equity that you have, and you can use that money to be able to do whatever upgrade it is that you needed. You could also use home equity to pay for a new vehicle or to pay for a kid's college tuition, stuff like that. So really there are a bunch of different options of why you could use your home equity if you wanted to stay in the home. If you wanted to use that equity and maybe you just bought a starter home and you were gonna stay in there for a little bit and you've kind of grown out of it, maybe you could use that equity and you could sell your home. So then you would have $200,000 minus closing costs, commissions, stuff like that. You would have, let's just call it $175,000. You would have $175,000 left over. You could use that as a down payment for your new home, and then that makes it to where your payment is just about the same, and then you could still upgrade your home, have just about the same monthly payment, and you have used that equity to be able to step up into a new home. The 3rd option when it comes to home equity is you could use that equity to purchase an investment property. Why is that important? So when you purchase an investment property, our goal when purchasing an investment property is to have another stream of income. So by using that home equity, you're able to still stay in your home, use the home equity to be able to do a cash out refinance. Use that instead of a down payment on a move-up home, you would use that on an investment home. And then the money that you would get as income from the investment property, you could put it in a savings account, you could use it for whatever you want to use it for. So this is why it would be valuable to do a home analysis every single year to determine if you are still using it for its intended purpose. Do you need to upgrade? Do you need to downsize? Whatever the case may be. Are you still in the best rate possible for your situation? Do you need to do a refinance and get a lower rate and save some money? Do you need to do a refinance and get some of that equity out and maybe do a new project in the home? Or do you think that using that equity to purchase an investment property or using that equity to make a down payment on a newer, bigger step-up home, either way, I can help you determine what that looks like for you. If you want a free financial analysis of your home, I would be happy to do that for you. All you need to do is send me a message. I'll also put my information down in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be back next week with a new tip of the week. Okay, so I had to edit this back in because after I recorded, I realized that I forgot to mention something. But whenever you are purchasing an investment property, we know that the purpose of that investment property most of the time is to produce another stream of income. So I know that I mentioned in the video that you could do an investment property to the income could be towards savings and stuff like that. But I would really honestly recommend that whatever the income that you're making on that investment property is, you use it to pay for your primary mortgage. And then that way there, you have an investment property, and not only is that investment covering the cost of the investment, but it's also covering the cost of your primary home. And that is saving you thousands of dollars every single month. And your home, basically somebody else is paying for your home. So definitely think about that. Again, check out the financial analysis option that I have. I have a link in the comments below where you can fill out your information and I can contact you and we can be in touch for a financial analysis. But anyways, just wanted to add that in. Have a great week.